My beloved child, close your eyes now and breathe slowly with me. Unclench your hands. Let your jaw soften. Let your heart stop racing under the weight of what you cannot control. Listen closely to my voice and feel my nearness like a warm blanket over your shoulders, because I am here and I am not late. Inhale my peace. Exhale the tension that has camped in your chest. Let your shoulders drop. Let the fear drain and allow my calm to fill every restless corner of your mind. I have seen the doors you knocked on until your knuckles ached, the emails you sent and resent, the calls you made and the calls that never came back, the opportunities that looked at you and said, "Not you, not now, not ever," the rooms where gatekeepers smiled politely while silently shutting you out, the silence that tried to convince you that your name was forgotten. I have watched you wait in long hallways of delay while others walked past, and I tell you tenderly tonight that your waiting has not been wasted and your worth has not been weighed by their scales. Hear me with your whole heart. Tonight I am opening a door you did not knock on, a door no algorithm can explain, a door no resume can claim, a door no flattery can purchase, a door that opens by my hand and not by your striving. I turn the key that bears my name, I command the hinges to swing, I decree access where there was denial, and it will not be credited to hustle or human favor. It will be credited to covenant, to my faithfulness to you, to the story I have been writing while you slept and while you wept. Do not be confused about the opposition you have faced. Accusers have whispered. False friends have measured you for their convenience. Gatekeepers have hoarded power as if I did not see. And the enemy has tried to wear you down with delay, with silence, with discouragement like sand in your mouth. But I am your shield and your shelter. Come under my wings and rest. Come under my covering and breathe again. While you sleep, I post angels at your threshold. I rebuke backlash before it speaks. I silence the tongues that try to reopen old wounds. I cancel every counterorder against what I initiate. 1,000 may plot and 10,000 may murmur, but no scheme will cross the line I have drawn around you. Set your expectation now, my little one, for this week the change will be noticeable in practical ways, and I will mark the path with clear signals so you do not second-guess my goodness. The silence will break and a call will return to you. A single message will shift the plan. Sudden favor will appear in plain sight. Distractions you kept reopening will close and stay closed. And before you see the evidence, your heart will feel an unexplainable peace that settles like dawn. Stay under my shelter, stay obedient, stay unafraid. Tonight I begin what you could not force, and I will finish what I start. My beloved child, lean into my voice and let it steady your breathing, because I am defining for you what I am opening so you do not miss it by looking for what I did not promise. The unasked-for door is favor that finds you where you are without campaign or chase. It is the invitation you didn't solicit, the recommendation you didn't lobby for, the placement arranged when you were busy simply doing what is right, the sudden yes after months of maybe, the problem you were bracing to fight that quietly resolves ahead of you. It is the seat made ready before you arrive. It is the meeting moved to fit your day without you requesting it. It is the name drop in a room you were not in. It is the paperwork stamped with approval while you slept. It is my hand going before you and my kindness, catching up to you and my covenant speaking on your behalf. I correct the lies that have tried to attach to your identity. You are not forgotten, you are not late, you are not disqualified. Hear me again and let it settle deep. You are my beloved child. You belong to me. You are an heir to my blessings. Your value is beyond measure. Your timeline is not governed by the panic of others. I have not compared you to their speed. I have measured you by my purpose, and I am not in a hurry, and I am not behind. I have numbered your steps. I have written your days. I have placed my name upon your story, and nothing stolen will define you. This door arrives unannounced because I am the one who announces it. I go ahead of you while you think I am silent. I speak in rooms you cannot enter yet. I move hearts you cannot reach. I align calendars you cannot see. I nudge decision-makers in dreams, and I reroute obstacles you could not lift. I synchronize flights and schedules and conversations. I coordinate weather and traffic and timing. I hold back storms and I accelerate opportunities so that when you step forward, it looks simple, though it was sovereignly arranged. You have worked honestly. You have waited when it would have been easier to perform. You have prayed when it felt like echo, and now I will accelerate what was delayed. I will gather the scattered pieces and make them one clear path. I will compress the distance between sowing and reaping. I will turn faithfulness into visibility without you trading your soul for attention. This is not striving, this is surrender. This is not hustling for crumbs. This is receiving bread from my table. This is not forcing doors. This is walking through the one I open. Do not misread it when it comes small or quietly or through an unlikely person. A whisper can carry a greater weight than a shout. A simple email can unlock a season. A neighbor's suggestion can be my compass. A clerk's unexpected kindness can mark the path. A side assignment can be the hallway to the room you prayed about. Do not despise the modest beginning. Do not step over the ordinary-looking package, searching for something dramatic. I often hide treasure in plain sight, to protect it from pride and to train your eyes to see me in the humble. And you will not be left guessing, my little one, because I will mark this week with 5 signals, so you can recognize that the door is already swinging open. The call that returns to you, the message that shifts the plan, the sudden favor that requires no explanation, the distractions I shut that you kept reopening, and the strange peace that settles before proof arrives. Stay under my shelter, stay obedient, stay unafraid, for my favor is pursuing you now, and your life is guided, not abandoned. Now, my beloved child, listen closely and breathe, because I am pointing to the first signal, so you will not overlook it when it sounds like an ordinary ring in an ordinary room. Your phone will light up, a number you stopped expecting will appear, a recruiter will circle back, a supervisor will ask for your availability, a family member will reach for reconciliation, a client will reopen a conversation you thought was over, a voice note will arrive saying, "We were just talking about you, and your name came up with honor." When silence breaks, it is not coincidence, it is not random, it is not luck. It is me moving people toward you with purpose. It is my hand turning hearts, and my breath loosening the pride and fear that kept them distant. It is the hinge of a door beginning to swing because I whispered in a place you could not enter, and I commanded your remembrance. Do not panic when the phone rings. Do not let your chest tighten. Do not scramble through old scripts as if you were unprepared, for you are not unprepared, because I will be with you on that line. I will be the calm between your words. I will be the wisdom in your mouth. I will be the gentleness on your tone and the clarity in your mind. Answer with peace, not desperation. Speak clearly and be truthful. Be humble and do not oversell. Do not crowd the moment with nervous talk. Let favor speak for you while you stand in honesty. Let the strength of what I am doing carry the conversation, and you will feel the ease that comes from not performing. If they ask about timelines, I will steady your voice. If they ask about experience, I will remind you of what I taught you in hidden places. If they ask about availability, I will coordinate your hours behind the scenes. Trust me and be yourself as the new creation I am unveiling. Hear me now about the warfare that has been raging around your phone and your name. The enemy used silence like a net to make you doubt your worth, to make you rehearse old failures, to convince you that closed mouths meant closed futures. But tonight, I break that tactic and I restore your confidence. I send my angels to stand by your thresholds. I rebuke interference and dropped opportunities. I command those who resisted out of pride to rethink. I soften the fear that made them avoid you. I cause the one who ignored your resume to find it again. I cause the relative who shut you out to remember your kindness and call. I cause your name to be mentioned with respect in rooms you have never entered, and I do it so you will know I am your God and you belong to me. So when it comes, pick up with composure, greet with warmth, listen more than you defend. Ask the questions wisdom gives you. Do not apologize for existing. Do not revisit old wounds. Thank them for the reach. State clearly what you can do and what you need. Keep your integrity intact and let my favor do the heavy lifting. If it goes to voicemail, return it promptly with grace. If it lands as a message, reply without begging. If it is a door to reconciliation, forgive as I have forgiven you, and keep your boundaries under my shelter. You are covered under the shield of my blood. You are not at the mercy of their moods. You are escorted by my presence. Now say it aloud with me and let it settle into your bones. I am not forgotten. I am being remembered in rooms I have never entered. Again, breathe and declare it. I am not forgotten. I am being remembered in rooms I have never entered. Let this be the banner over your next conversation. For when the silence breaks, you will know I am the one breaking it and guiding your steps through the opening I have made. My beloved child, breathe again and steady your hands, because the second signal will arrive without ceremony. A small sound on your screen, a subject line you did not expect, a short text that carries weight beyond its words, an email that says, approved, an invitation that says, will you join us? A note that reads, I am sorry, can we talk? A quick forward that says they asked for someone and I thought of you. One message can redirect your entire week because I order steps with sentences. I align calendars with commas. I fold my favor into pixels and paper, and I send it to your doorstep when the time is right. I move the sender's heart. I clear their mind of hesitation. I let your name surface at the right hour. And what you could not manufacture appears simply because I have chosen to be kind to you in public and in private. When it comes, you will feel a shift inside, not an anxious spike, but a quiet click, not a frenzy, but a focus, a quickening in your spirit that does not shake you, but settles you, clarity rising where fog lived, a calm certainty sliding into the place confusion used to sit. Hear me, little one. I can shift your entire week with one message, and peace will mark what is truly from me. You will feel my river run through your chest, shoulders loosening, breath deepening, thoughts arranging themselves like books on a shelf. And you will know this is not pressure, this is provision. Now listen closely and do as I instruct you. Do not rush from fear. Do not answer while your pulse is sprinting. Silence the notifications that demand your panic. Read twice, pray once, respond once, and let wisdom choose the words. Do not bargain yourself down. Do not apologize for being skilled. Do not shrink your rate, your boundaries, your dignity to squeeze into someone else's urgency. You are worthy of good news. You are not too much. You are not enough. You are not the last option picked out of pity. You are my beloved child. You belong to me, and I am the one opening this door, so you do not need to contort to fit where you already have favor. Understand this with maturity. Not every message is a door. Some are distractions dressed as urgency. Some are the enemy's bait to pull you back into old cycles of flattery, chaos, or guilt. If a note stirs confusion, accusation, or shame, if it rushes you without reason, if it asks you to compromise what I have cleaned in you, step back under my wings and wait. I give you peace as your filter, and peace will never push you off a cliff. Now speak with me and let it sort your soul. Say it out loud. Lord, I receive what is for me, and I release what drains me. Again, Lord, I receive what is for me, and I release what drains me. One more time with your full heart. Lord, I receive what is for me, and I release what drains me. I cover your inbox and your messages under the shield of my blood. I station angels at your digital thresholds. I cancel phishing words that hook the tired. I mute the demands of accusers. I expose lies that arrive smiling, and I preserve the note that carries my assignment with unmistakable grace. When reconciliation writes to you, forgive as I have forgiven, and keep boundaries as I have taught you. When confirmation arrives, respond with clarity and gratitude. When invitation is extended, ask the questions wisdom gives you. When an offer appears, request fair terms without flinching. When a referral lands, honor the one who mentioned you and walk in humility. Keep your integrity intact. Keep your pace with my peace. Keep your yes clean and your no courageous, and let my favor do the heavy lifting while you stand steady as a new creation made ready for this hour. My beloved child, breathe again and look with clear eyes, because the third signal will stand in plain sight like a price tag crossed out in your favor, like a door held open by a smiling stranger, like a policy that suddenly makes room for you when it never has before. You will hear words like, "We waived the fee," "We made an exception," "We upgraded your seat," "We extended your deadline," "We found a discount," "We adjusted the terms," "We can fit you in sooner," "We added a credit to your account." Do not say it is small. Do not call it random. Sudden favor is my signature, and I am signing your week with yes where you were braced for no. I will supply bread on your table and provision in your home. I will stabilize your steps so you do not stumble under financial strain. I will stretch what you have and shorten what you owe. I will place generosity in the hands of clerks, supervisors, lenders, schedulers, and neighbors. I will orchestrate cancellations that become your opening. I will move a manager to say, "Keep the difference." I will cause a repair to cost less than quoted. I will turn a rigid policy into a softened path for you, because you are my child, and I am caring for you in tangible ways. Under my wings the numbers align, the doors ease, the timing fits, and you will feel the weight lift from your shoulders as I cover what you could not cover. Hear me and let shame fall off. You are not a burden. You are not a charity case. You are my beloved child, and what I give you is not luck, it is covenant kindness. Do not apologize for being cared for by your Father. Do not downplay what I am doing to make others comfortable. Do not hide your gratitude under false humility. Receive without guilt and steward without arrogance. Say thank you, honor the person I used. Document what I provide. Pay promptly what is yours to pay. Tip generously when I ease your costs. Share wisely when I overflow your cup. Keep your heart clean and your hands honest. Gratitude keeps the door open and the heart pure. Arrogance jams the hinge, and ingratitude clouds the path. Know the warfare swirling around this favor. The accusers will hiss you don't deserve it. They will mutter it must be favoritism. They will try to dress your blessing in suspicion and your relief in guilt. Answer them with truth. My mercy has already spoken. My blood has already covered. My covenant has already named you worthy to receive care. Do not boast, but do not shrink. Do not flaunt, but do not refuse what I placed in your hands. Wear the upgrade with humility. Use the extension with diligence. Invest the discount with wisdom. And let your conduct preach that favor found you while you walked in integrity. Now place your hand over your heart and say it out loud with me. Favor is finding me because I am under your wings. Again, slower. Let peace fill your lungs. Favor is finding me because I am under your wings. One more time with steady certainty. Favor is finding me because I am under your wings. Watch this week as the unexplainable yes appears where you expected delay, and know in your bones that I am actively caring for your life. and leading you through the door I have opened. My beloved child, breathe once more and do not panic when I begin to shut what you kept reopening. Do not call it punishment when it is protection. Do not call it loss when it is rescue, for I am closing doors to save your future and to guard the calling I planted in your bones. I am sealing rooms where the air kept you sick. I am switching off lights in halls where your time drained away. I am locking cabinets you kept reaching into for comfort that never satisfied. I am ending conversations that undid your progress the moment you hung up. This is my mercy in motion. This is my hand on the hinge. This is my love saying enough because you are mine, and you will not be devoured by what once dazzled you. You may feel the sting and call it rejection, but I call it redirection. You may hear the door thud and think you are being shut out, but you are being brought through. You are not being punished. You are being preserved. You are not losing ground. You are being lifted out of quicksand you thought was solid. Some of those rooms were traps set by the enemy, sweet at first and costly later, flattering at first and suffocating later, convenient at first and enslaving later, and I cut the net before it tightens. I break the lure before the hook pierces. I end the text thread before it spirals back to shame. I cancel the meeting before your peace is auctioned away. Under my wings you are shielded from delayed disasters, and even now I am rerouting you from a collision you could not see. Hear my correction with the tenderness of a father and the clarity of a commander. Stop returning to what I delivered you from. Do not negotiate with old bondage. Do not argue with me about souvenirs from prisons I already emptied. You cannot heal in the room that injured you. You cannot breathe deeply in closets filled with smoke. You cannot run in shoes tied to yesterday's ankles. Choose holiness over habit. Choose clean boundaries over flattering chaos. Choose my narrow path over the wide hallway of almosts. Now act with me, and let your obedience match my closing hand. Delete the number that reopens your wounds. Unfollow the trigger that keeps your soul on a leash. End the late-night spirals that rob your morning strength. Clean your space so your mind can find order. Put the bottle down and pick up water. Move your phone out of your bedroom and guard your sleep-like treasure. Cancel the subscription that feeds despair. Change your route to avoid the snare. Pack the box, return the key, archive the chat, deactivate the alert, set your do not disturb, and open your Bible. Come under my shelter and let my word rewire your reflexes. When you feel the itch to check, breathe, and step back under my wings. When you feel the urge to explain yourself to an accuser, close your mouth and let me speak for you. When guilt tries to crown itself king, bow only to my mercy. I know the warfare. Accusers will say you are rigid. False friends will say you are ungrateful. The enemy will whisper you are missing out. But I say you are being set apart and covered under the shield of my blood. My angels encamp around your thresholds. I post sentries at your digital gates. I shut down back doors and mute siren songs. I dismantle the cycle that tried to recycle your pain into entertainment for spectators. You are not hard-hearted, you are guarded. You are not fearful, you are wise. You are not mean, you are clean. Now place your hand over your heart and agree with me. I release what you close. I will not chase what you remove. Again with courage. I release what you close. I will not chase what you remove. As these distractions close, you will feel something rise in the quiet, not emptiness but ease, not panic but spaciousness, not noise but a still river moving steadily. This is the next signal arriving, the strange peace that comes before the proof, the calm that confirms the door is truly mine, and it is already gathering in your chest as you let me shut what never belonged to you. My beloved child, now breathe and let this fifth signal settle fully. Inhale slowly through your nose. Loosen your jaw. Let your shoulders release downward. Unclench your hands. and feel my nearness as a warm weight across your chest, because this is the peace that does not match the headlines of your life. Hear me and notice the shifts I am bringing. Sleep returns like a faithful friend. Appetite normalizes so you are not bargaining with food or losing your hunger to worry. The racing thoughts that used to sprint at midnight begin to yawn and sit down. The pulse that pounded like a drum quiet now beats evenly. Your face softens, your stomach unties its knots, and your breath descends deeper as my presence settles your nervous system under my wings. This is not merely a feeling. This is guidance. I do not drive my children with panic. I do not bark you forward with fear. I do not yank you by dread into what is next. My doors are marked by clarity and steadiness. My corridors are lit by a calm that holds. My yes is accompanied by a river of rest flowing beneath your feet. When I lead, anxiety loosens and wisdom rises. When I open, confusion drains and decisions stand up straight. Peace is the path marker I have placed in your spirit, and it is not fragile, it is my seal. I know the enemy whispers that nothing is happening because you cannot yet see papers signed or dates booked or rooms rearranged. But hear your Father. Peace is not passivity, it is readiness. Peace is your spirit aligned like an arrow on a bowstring, still but aimed, quiet but potent, rested and reactive only to my command. In this calm I synchronize your steps. I tune your hearing. I gather your strength so you move at my word and not at the shove of worry. Do not mistake the lull for absence. It is strategy. It is me oiling the hinge so the door swings without screeching. 1,000 may fall at your side, and 10,000 at your right hand, and storms may rise, and news may shout, but you will be safe under my shelter, under the shield of my blood. Your mind will remain clear, and your heart will remain guarded. Let the winds do what winds do. Let your soul do what my peace teaches. Be still, be watchful, be ready. Keep opening my word. Keep your boundaries clean. Keep your conversations short with accusers and long with me, and you will walk with a steady step through the threshold I have ordained. Now put your hand over your heart and speak with me. Let the declaration imprint on your inner walls. If I have peace, I have direction. If I have direction, the door is near. Again, slower, breathing as you say it. If I have peace, I have direction. If I have direction, the door is near. One more time with the certainty I am giving you. If I have peace, I have direction. If I have direction, the door is near. Rest in this, my little one. When your mind tries to wander back to the spinning, return to the breath I gave you. Return to the still river I placed within you. Return to my voice that does not shout you down, but lifts you up. My calm is your confirmation before the evidence arrives, and even now I am at work while you exhale in my arms. My beloved child, with this calm in your chest, rise and be ready, because the door I open is not for staring at, it is for stepping through. I will set before you moments that require a quick, clean move, an application submitted today, not someday, a meeting accepted with clarity, a short trip you didn't plan but must take, a hard conversation you handle with grace, a new routine that starts this morning, not after you feel more inspired. Do not wait for a trumpet. Readiness is worship. Readiness says, I trust you and I move when you whisper. Hear my three-part instruction and let it become your rhythm. Show up on time. Speak with integrity. Do not shrink back. Show up on time because honor is a sermon and punctuality is a key I will put in your hand. I will redeem minutes and open hearts when you respect the hour. Speak with integrity because truth is your armor and clarity is your path. Say what is accurate. Promise what you will perform. Let your yes be yes and your no be no. Do not shrink back because courage is obedience in motion. Keep your shoulders open, your gaze steady. your voice gentle and firm, and step across the threshold, even if your knees remember yesterday's trembling. Guard yourself against self-sabotage and agree with me now. Do not over-explain. Do not assume rejection. Do not talk yourself out of what I prepared. You do not have to narrate your worth to be worthy. You do not need to argue with imaginary critics before they appear. You will not preemptively say no for someone I have taught to say yes. Breathe and let my favor speak while you stay simple, honest, and composed. When asked, answer. When unsure, ask the question wisdom gives. When finished, stop talking and let silence carry your strength. Protect the beginnings I give you. Do not share fragile beginnings with mockers. Protect the seed until it becomes a tree. Early sprouts bend under careless hands, so hold your news close under my wings. Share with the wise, not with the cynical. Invite intercessors, not gossips. Let fruit speak instead of forecasts. In time I will make it public, for now I keep it planted. Each morning come to me and keep your pace with my presence. Open my word before you open your world. Ask me for one instruction, write it and do it the same day. One step obeyed is better than 10 strategies imagined. Close your door, breathe, listen, and let my living word establish your course. Every minute you spend with me, I will turn into years of blessings spread across your path. As you move, know the enemy will test you with noise, accusations, delays, old guilt rising like fog, but you are not defenseless. Stay covered under the shield of my blood. Remain under my wings. Keep your boundaries clean. Keep your eyes on what I assigned. Answer accusations with silence and clean records. Treat delay as training, not denial. Reject guilt that I have already drowned in mercy. My angels encamp around your thresholds. My hand steadies your grip. My peace will not evaporate when you step, it will thicken. Now place your hand over your heart and declare it with me. I will show up on time. I will speak with integrity. I will not shrink back. Again, I will show up on time. I will speak with integrity. I will not shrink back. Walk forward, my little one, and I will meet you at the handle of the door I have opened. My beloved child, breathe and do not be surprised when the air shifts as you move through what I opened. For pushback will try to bark at the threshold. Sudden doubts you did not invite. A critic's voice rising from memory hissing, "Who do you think you are?" An email stalling 24 hours longer than you expected just to poke your panic. A sideways comment crafted to shrink you back into yesterday's size. Hear me with steady ears. This resistance is proof that you are moving forward, not a sign that you should retreat. It is the dust kicked up by your progress, not the collapse of your path. The enemy rattles chains that I already broke because noise is the last weapon of a defeated jailer. Do not fear, my little one, because I cover you. My angels encamp around you. I surround your steps with sentries. I post watchmen at your gates. Under my wings you are untouchable when you remain with me. Under the shield of my blood you walk through fire and do not burn, through flood and do not drown. Arrows may fly by day and whispers may creep by night, but they will not land in the house I have made of your heart. I am your shield and your very great reward, and I will not let the enemy mock what I have blessed. Now listen to the truth that resets your story. The old things are gone, and now everything is made new. Do not drag yesterday's shame into today's opportunity. Do not dress yourself in labels I have already torn off. Do not hold the handcuffs I shattered as souvenirs. I have cleansed you. I have forgiven you. I have cast your sins into the depths. I have erased the ledger that the accusers love to wave in your face. You will not be held hostage by regrets, by old names, by the costume of your former self. I am making all things new in you, and the cycle that spun you in circles will not return. So how do you respond when accusations rise like smoke? Answer with worship and truth. Do not argue with darkness. Turn on the light. Lift your voice to me and let your song oxygenate your courage. Open my word and say aloud what I have said about you. Tell your heart, I belong to God and God belongs to me. Stand upright, breathe, and proceed. Keep your records clean, your boundaries clear, your speech brief with mockers and long with me. If a delay nips at your heels, call it training, not terror. If an accusation knocks, let silence and a clean life answer it. If a memory tries to indict you, remind it that the judge has already ruled mercy. I am silencing accusers, even now. Tongues that form to smear you are tiring. Meetings arranged to diminish you are dissolving. Networks that profited from your shame are breaking apart. I will make your vindication quiet and undeniable. I will let fruit speak where arguments used to drain you. I will paint favor on your face so clearly that even enemies will have to call you blessed. Stand under my wings and you will watch the old cycle crack, the old trap rust shut, the old triggers lose their voltage. You are not going back. You are going through. Place your hand over your heart and breathe. Pushback is proof that you are advancing. Stay covered, stay clean, and the old cycle will not return. And now, my beloved child, you will seal this word with your own mouth, and you will practice a simple, quiet act tonight, so your spirit rests while I work. Get your heart ready, for in the next breath I will lead you line by line into declaration and into rest. My beloved child, close your eyes now and breathe. Slowly in, slowly out. Let your shoulders lower, let your jaw unclench, let your thoughts sit down and place the whole weight of this week into my hands. I am here and I am near. I spread my wings over you and I quiet the room. I turn down the noise and turn up my nearness. I hush the racing and I steady your pulse. Exhale the striving, inhale my tranquility. Exhale the questions, inhale my certainty. Exhale the fear, inhale my peace. You are safe with me under the shield of my blood, and as you prepare to sleep, I am already working on what concerns you. I move while you rest, I build while you breathe. I go before you and I guard behind you. Now, little one, speak with me and let your mouth seal what your heart believes. Say it aloud, slow and sure. I am your beloved child. Again, with your hand over your heart. I am your beloved child. Now say, you go before me. Say, doors open by your hand. Say, I receive peace and I reject fear. Once more, knit them together like a cord around your mind. I am your beloved child. You go before me. Doors open by your hand. I receive peace and I reject fear. Let these words wrap around your night. Let them stand watch at your thresholds. Let them echo softly until sleep arrives like a friend. Make this simple commitment with me right now. Place your phone down, face away, or set it in another room so the glow does not call you back to worry. Forgive one person in your heart and release the case you were building, whispering, I forgive them. I release them to your mercy. And ask me for one clear sign to recognize the door I have opened for you this week. Ask simply, ask plainly, and then unclench your timeline. I have heard you. I will speak to you in gentle ways, through peace that arrives without a reason, through timing that clicks into place, through people who call your name with kindness, through clarity that rises from my written word when you open it in the morning. I will not shout you down. I will guide you like a shepherd, steady and sure. My angels will encamp around your home. My hand will mark the path. My calm will be your confirmation even before you see evidence. When a signal happens, give thanks immediately. Whisper, thank you, Father, right where you stand. Gratitude anchors the breakthrough and keeps your heart open while favor continues to flow. Note it in a sentence. Text yourself a thank you. Lift your eyes for 3 breaths of praise. Small thanks make room for larger doors. Humble praise keeps pride from stealing what I just placed in your hands. Now be at rest. Lay your head down under my wings. Loosen your grip and let me hold the night. I am working while you sleep. I am setting sequences in motion. I am silencing accusers and arranging appointments. I am oiling hinges so doors swing easily in the morning. Come tomorrow and listen again. Meet me early and I will teach you how to walk through new doors without losing your peace, how to guard beginnings, how to keep the river of calm running beneath your steps. Sleep now, my beloved child. I am here, I am for you, I am already ahead of you, and I will wake you with mercy.